Hey guys, and welcome back to Everything Tumbler Tutorials with Creative Vinyl Designs. So today we're going to be working on a shipwreck. Now, you might have saw in the community post where I had this taped off with black electrical tape. Well, that tumbler was a complete, utter fail. Like, this is no longer a shipwreck. This is more like a sank ship because I, as usual, get carried away with my alcohol inks and there's almost no ship left. So I did not like it. Obviously, this is not a great example, but I did want to show you everybody messes up. This was a huge fail. So I decided to start over, re-tutorial, but I did want to show you my mess up. Terrible. So I decided to go this time with painter's tape. I'm hoping it doesn't peel like the electrical tape did. Just my weather is not very good and the wind is insane out there. So I'm not able and wasn't able to double paint this or triple paint it like I normally do because I don't sand. So that's my fault. So if this happens to peel my paint, that's completely on me. So when I say prep, I mean prep is I just painted, let it dry significantly, and then I applied my tape. So you want to do with the shipwreck method, you want it to be like, here's your lines. They're like bricks, basically. And so you just off center all of your tape so that it makes sense. In a sense like this. Though it's, my lines, apologize for that. My lines are very wonky, and that's okay. That's the whole entire point of it being a shipwreck. Is that they don't have to be straight. They don't have to be perfect. So I decided, instead of going all the way down my tumbler as I did in the first video, well, first attempt tutorial video, I only did half the cup. So this time I could be a little more chill with my inks because I have a tendency to use too much ink with the epoxy, and then it just is like glitter. It just rides all, it'll go all the way up. So with that being said, let's just jump right in and get started. Okay, so we're back. We have our gloves on. We're going to go with the teakwood, and I'm basically just going to more or less pour this onto my cup, and then I'm going to use my brush to basically slosh it all around. It's okay if we get some bleed, because like I said, there's no rhyme or reason with this cup because it's not meant to be perfect. I don't know any shipwreck that has been perfect. And this dries very quickly, so that's also a good thing. So I can already see some of it did bleed up underneath, like straight away when I just poured that, but that's okay. I think it's going to give it more character. I just chose this because, like I said, I did not get an opportunity due to my weather to actually be able to spray paint this more than once. So I went with the painter's tape hoping that it did not pull my paint. And I am going to go ahead and go all the way down the tumbler just because. Like I said, I only taped off halfway just so I could use it as a guide for myself because I'm very heavy-handed. I don't know what it is. I have like zero self-control when it comes to alcohol inks, and I just want to go everywhere. And I want to add too much. I cannot never say when. When is enough? But this time, I'm going to do better. I'm going to add very, very little to start. And then if I feel the need, I will add more. So we're going to learn. hopefully today, and I'm going to finally learn not to overdo it, so that this can be a successful shipwreck cup. This is not my idea, by the way, guys. I want to be clear. I don't know whose idea this was. It's genius. It's absolutely beautiful. It's actually fun when you do it correctly. But this was not my idea. I'm just showing you how I do it, just to not mimic that first time because it was a big fail. It's all right. Just learn from your mistakes and try not to do that again. That's all. That's all it is when it comes to cups. Just have fun with them, play with them. Figure out what works best for you. That's all. Okay. So that's basically all there is to it with this first step. So I'm going to give this probably like 3 minutes, maybe 4, to fully dry. And then I'm going to risk it and take it outside on this insanely windy day in Florida. And I'm going to try to seal it. And once that's dry, then I will be back. We'll pull the tape and we'll go with our next few steps. Okay, see you then. Okay, so now we're just going to take our black magic marker and we're going to, in each and every single slot here, we're going to make it look like a rusted screw. I'm rubbing it and it's like, I don't know if you guys can even see that, but I really like how that looks. Actually, it's coming out better than the first time. And sometimes everything happens for a reason. So I'm just putting the marker on there, and then I'm literally just smudging it. Which is giving it a very, very cool effect. I'm also kind of pushing down hard too, because I can't tell if it's like the stainless or if it's the whites, but it looks really cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, I really hope I don't mess this one up, guys. This is turning out really cool. Way better than the first one. I mean, the first one speaks for itself. That was a hot mess. Hey, you try. You win some, you lose some, yeah? Okay, so we have all of our screws in our planks, and now we're ready to proceed. Oh my gosh, you guys can see just how cool that is. Even with this awful reflection of the lights, I'm so sorry, but it looks really, really cool. Okay, so I am going to get my epoxy ready, and I'll be right back, and we're gonna get the waves splashing up, and hopefully I don't mess it up this time. All right, stay tuned so we can see together if this is gonna be fail or not. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so we're back, and I decided to add some diamond dust into my epoxy. Okay, easy does it. We are not trying to overdo it like I've done before. So less is more. And I can always go back and add some. Right? I'm going to try to stay easy. See what we're working with first. See, I'm nervous now. I feel like I'm still adding too much, I feel like, but I'm trying to stay towards the bottom and less towards the top right this second. Okay. Sorry if you hear my dog freaking out again. He gets excited when he hears my neighbor's dog. Okay, so let's just get these out of the way because I keep knocking them over. And I'm just going to try to hit this with very little heat, not much at all. Okay, for now, it definitely needs more. It's not nearly enough. Because you can see where it's still gappy. So see, I either use too much or not enough. I think I'm gonna, oh, excuse me for reaching over. I want to add some of this blue from Glitter for All. And it definitely needs more whites. I really like this blue. So sometimes I think I add too much white, and then I actually am not even adding that much to give it that wave appearance. I want to kind of see what it's going to do on its own for a minute. But the colors are mixing and it looks purplish, deep blues. That's really pretty. All right, so we're getting there, but this is not the effect at all that we're obviously going for. Okay, just back off the heat just a little bit. I do like that the glitter's catching on in there. Let me go the other direction. Yeah, it actually worked this time. It does not look like waves to me though. I'm gonna be honest. I am not feeling it. All right, let's see if we can make something out of nothing. Okay, I'm just going to let this spin for just a few minutes because everything tends to change after a few minutes. I want to give this a chance to just do its thing, and then we will be right back to see where we're at. Because so far, I'm not feeling it. This does not look anything like what it should be. So there's that. All right. So we'll return shortly. Okay guys, so we're back and I actually love it. The only thing I did off camera was right here where it was like that very light tealish green. I added a little bit of white there and a little bit of white right here. And then I wanted to remove some of this purple that was happening. So I added a little bit more of the darker blue. And then I just literally just with the heat torch and just got it to move just ever so slightly. So now I'm actually overall very, very happy and pleased. And I know this is not the best shipwreck you guys are going to see out there as far as tutorials goes, but this was my second attempt. This was my first. Wowzers, that is a terrible hot mess. So this is going to go in the strip bucket because I don't think there's any way of saving that. So that was a huge fail. But this one, on the other hand, I mean, I feel like I've actually got some waves crashing into this so-called shipwreck. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I think I did very well for my second attempt. And it is something that I would definitely try again. Because the better, you know, the more you try, the better you get. Practice makes perfect. So I'm all right with this. So I've done quite a few tutorials actually today that are in the works, and this was one of them. So you guys please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more fun and exciting tutorials. And whether they're going to be awesomeness or they're going to be ginormous fails, you can stay tuned and see with me, because I always keep trying. I love challenges, and this to me was one of them. I did not think I was going to be able to get it. So enough of that, and thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tutorial. Thanks for joining me with Everything Tumbler Tutorials with Creative Vinyl Designs.